What's up, everybody? Today we're back on the MR2. So as you guys can see, the dude's got some new wheels. No more Lexus IS 300 wheels. These are just some STRs. They're 18s. I want to say maybe 18 by 8 in the front and 18 by 9 in the back, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, they sit really good. I can definitely go a little lower in the front. We're about to change the look of them completely. So I'm sure you guys realize by now, but we're going to change the color of these wheels. And the reason I want to do that is because you can see this one had a bend right here that was repaired and then it cracked, so it had to be welded from the inside and kind of ruined the face of it, and that little bolt right there got like melted. But I don't really care about that. They're kind of rashed, and like where is it? I know on one of these, well, yeah, most of them, see like that? Like the clears like coming off. They're definitely not perfect. I mean, I got these wheels for 150 bucks. So I'm not even mad about anything. I'm not upset about anything. So yeah, like they're just, I don't know, they're just rough. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some fun with these wheels. 18.9 in the rears, 18.8 in the fronts. And yeah, so I spaced them all out like this so we can get them painted. We're obviously going to have to prep them and stuff and get them all ready. Okay, so before we even get started, before I show you guys the color, I want to explain something. I've always modified cars to matter what other people think. And with this MR2, although I'm keeping it clean, I'm doing what I want to it. You know what I mean? Because it's my car. I'm paying for everything, and the reason I'm telling you guys this is because this wheel color that we're about to do is pretty wild, you know. I came up with this color, my wife and kids like it, and that's honestly all that matters. So I'm going to do it no matter what. But I just want to explain to you guys, you know, with this car I want to have a little fun. Because I got them for 150 bucks, they're cheap wheels. Obviously there's a lot wrong with them, so I can't make them any worse than they are now. Some of you might not like it, and it sucks. I like it, my wife likes it, my kids like it, and it's going to be cool for a while. I'm going to have some fun. And I'm going to enjoy my time. And there's a lot of mods coming on the car that are still clean, cool, and look good and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm getting the car ready for a show coming up in a couple weeks. So let me get the color and show you guys what we're doing. We are going with lime green. And yes, this is a dip. It's not a paint. You know, that way it can be peeled off or whatever if I want to change it or something. So we're going with lime green. Like I said, some of you guys might not like that. I don't really care. I photoshopped a picture, put it right here. I like how that looks, and yeah, I want to do that. First of all, we're going to do a white base coat, and then I got like 4 or 5 or 6 cans of green, whatever. So we're going to do that, and we're going to pretty much put all the paint we got on these, and that way you can peel it off later when it becomes time for that. But I'm excited. Let's get this going. Let's get these prepped, and I'm actually having my boys help me paint these today. So that should be fun. They're super excited about it. They've been waiting for weeks because that's when I decided to do this. But anyways, let's prep them, tape off the tires, and man, let's get to painting. Okay, so with dip, you don't need to like sand anything down just for whoever's dipping your own wheels, or dip is just like a peelable coat that just sticks onto whatever you put it on. Unless you have stuff like this. These little gouges right here. These will come through. And you will see them, so I'm just going to sand this. I think this is the only wheel that has the issues. Yeah, so these gouges right here. I'm going to flatten these out a little bit. Just put a little sanding thing on a drill and just get it done. The rest of them, they're not bad. So yeah, the rest of them, we're just going to clean them up with degreaser really good. Tape off all the tires. And yeah, get them. I mean, yeah, it's super simple. It's not much to it. So let me get to sanding this one a little bit, and then we'll prep the rest. So this is like a little rough sanding disc thing. I don't know what they're called. Yep, it's getting flatter. I'm going to use 320 on top again to smooth it out, but I just want to get the big gouges out. Alright, now we're going to get that 320 again just to smooth it out a little bit so that it lays better. And we're ready to clean them up, tape them, and send it. This is just to smooth it out a little bit so the surface is not as rough, and to like blend it into the surfaces around it. Alright, so to prep them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow them off with some air first, just to get anything that's, you know, coming off. And then we're going to wipe them with some grease and wax remover. And then after that, I'm going to wipe them with just some straight isopropyl alcohol to really get any grease and anything off of them. And then that's the cans. So let me do all that, and then after we prep them, then I'll tape all the edges, wipe them again with isopropyl, and then we can start spraying. Okay, so that would have taken forever to time lapse, but got them all cleaned with degreaser, then isopropyl. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, they clean up pretty well. Yeah, I could run these as is, but that's too boring. That is just too boring. Okay, so now I'm just gonna tape off all the tires. Again, not gonna do it on video, but I'll go show you guys when it's done, because it just takes too long. So let's get it done. So got them all prepped, all taped up. I'm gonna blow them off one more time before I paint. Here's a cool idea. So obviously put a tarp on the floor because dip does tend to get messy. And then I put them on these little Harbor Freight chairs. That way I can go like this. And so that way I can kind of sit here and spray while I'm just turning and turning, make sure everything gets in there. That's gonna save a lot of headache, a lot of walking around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 at a time from one side of the car. So a front wheel and a rear wheel. So we'll do base coat, white, put them aside, take the other ones, put them up, base coat, put them aside, take the first ones, put them up. That way if there is some discrepancy in the color or the shade or something, at least 2 of the wheels, so one side of the car will look the same, and the other side will look the same. If it doesn't match a little bit, you can't really see it on one side of the car versus the other. So yeah, that's why I have them like that. So I actually got this idea from the YouTube channel Throttle. I'm sure all you guys know about that. But before you paint, just get a bucket, put some really hot water in there, and just let your can sit in there for like 10-15 minutes. It actually warms up the paint, does better than using a heat gun, and it'll come out better, it'll spray better. So I'm gonna give that about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna get it going on. All right, so got my little helpers over here. That's Roman, and then Paul, and then little Jacob. So they're gonna help me today. You can shake the can. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so they got their little masks on to make sure they don't suck up too much paint. Garage door is open. We're gonna open it more when they're drying, and we'll open that door, get some air through here. So I don't want to hear any crap about it. All right, they're protected, and they're men too, so it's not a big deal. All right, so they're shaking up the paint. Like I was saying, we're gonna do a couple coats of white first. Shake them, big boys. There you go. You gotta shake them until right here. If you look at the bottom, there's gonna be little dimples. So you gotta shake them until the dimples come out.
Okay.
You gotta go up and down, left and right. Go like this too, like this helps. There you go. Jacob, that can's too big for your hands, huh? Okay, so we'll get back to you guys after we're done shaking the cans. Alright, so that's the first coat. You don't want to go too thick, as you can see, you can still see through it. See that, like right there. But you don't want to go too thick on the first coat. It's already leaking right there. No big deal with dip, it will even out, but definitely can't put that much. So that's the first coat. Yeah, they don't, like my boy said, they don't look too bad in white. But I want green. Yeah, so you can still see through all that.
I think green's gonna cover it all up.
Well, yeah, we're going to do a bunch more coats of white, too. Alright, well, we'll let this dry for like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll do another one. Alright, so that's coat number 2. Coat number 2 is a little bit thicker than the first one. So now we'll just do second coat on this one. Okay, so these two got their 2 coats. They're gonna dry out, but what we're gonna do now, so we got 2 coats on 2 wheels out of 1 can. I got 1 can left, so we're gonna do those. So let's take these, put them on the ground, put those up here, and do the same thing. And that'll be 2 coats on each wheel. And then we'll start with the green after a little bit of more drying. Alright, so they've been drying for like 20 minutes at least, probably more. Yeah, they're ready for green. So we'll do these first, and my little helpers are gone. So the green will be a surprise to them. I mean, they know the color, but hopefully we'll get their reaction. All right, let's throw some green on these things. Whew, got everything open in the garage. Man, you guys don't even realize how much I like this. That's freaking awesome. White looks good. Maybe I should leave two white on one side of the car and green on the other. Man, I like that a lot. We'll let these dry off. Again, switch them. Put those, give those 2 coats, and then switch them back and forth for like another 4 or 5 coats. That was only 1 can, and I got 3 more, so not bad at all. Okay, so we're done. That's 6 coats on each wheel. Man, that looks so cool. I actually can't wait to put them in the sun, see how bright it is. We got 6 coats on each wheel. Now I'm going to give them about 10 minutes to get tackier, and I'm going to remove all the tape, because with dip, that's what you want to do. You want to remove it before it starts drying out. Oh man, guys, check this out. Obviously I took the tape off. They're outside drying. It's like 65 today. They're so bright. Man, I'm so excited about this. Can't wait to put them on the car. They got like a semi-gloss look to them. They might flatten out some more, but I really don't care. I just wanted this color. Alright, so it's been like 3 or 4 hours now. Let's look them over, and then let's see if they're ready to go on the car. Woo, they still look fire, man. Love this. They're actually more green in person than they are in the camera. The camera, for some reason, washes them out a little bit. Woo! I am very happy right now. This is exciting. As you guys can see, I can definitely go a little lower in the bottom there. But my goodness, the white on green. Oh man. Ah, dang. I love that so much. Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love the way this looks. I've never done anything like this before, like I've mentioned many times. I'm super happy with it. I love how these wheels fit. Got a little bit of poke there. And the green and the white, man, that just looks really good in my opinion. And I did lower the front end a bit. I went down another 1/2 inch on the front end. I like it a lot. I have a lot more mods for this car in the works. I have a bunch of stuff that's already purchased, just sitting waiting to be installed. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just a good looking car. Cool wheels now, so it stands out from everyone else's car. And that was my whole goal with this thing. I don't want this to look like every other car I see. So, yeah, I'm in love. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, if this is not your thing, sorry, but I really like it. I'm super happy with it. If you like this mod, if you like what I did today, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you like this. Like I said, I got a lot more stuff coming for this car, so videos are coming. Okay, videos are coming, and yeah, see you guys next time.